Let's go.
Yellow. You ain't going nowhere. Hey, check 24.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Protein fit. 56. Mike, 56. Right there.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Not today, baby, not today. Charlie. Mike's 56. Hey, I'm coming. 56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Ricks. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
60 outlaw. X3. 218, chopper.
Check.
Lead grip.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Break.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 10 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary football?
He's got a man complete. 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Dante Pettis, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
It's just me and you. Say. 22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber. Hey!
Throwing now is Locke. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Go. 45. In your face. Look at me. Go.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Rock it. Look at me. Zipper.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. got the call here. They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Undercut. Exit. Mike 51. Hey, Leo. Got the screen. Go.
Here we go on 4th down with Locke. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bird. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. The throw right sideline here is complete.
Complete to number 83. Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. These two teams all tied after one. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And an alley to run. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now again, right side, Ricks. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Ready, set. 45, Mike, 45. Now! Just like that.
They'll try the left side. Ricks. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
On first down, Ricks. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
60 or. Hey. Look, squeeze. Watch the whip. Check. Now.
On 2nd down, Ricks. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Set, ready? 18, Gator. 45 to Mike, 45 to Mike. Bud. And ready?
Here's Locke. And a big loss here as he's taken down. William Hayes, the pride of Winston-Salem State, coming in to drop him.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Out there now, the lefty Tavecchio for the Falcon field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And Tavecchio pushed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
7, let's go. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Hey, Sunday.
Shift, watch the shift. Eyes up.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
50's the mark. Watch the screen. 50's exit. 50's the mark. Let's go, D. Mike's 50.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
61, matchbox, right. Hey, Alpha.
To throw it is locked. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Clock now to throw. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back them up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Hey, let go. Don't let it breathe, defense. Go.
Shotgun snap to Locke. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Okay, baby, let's get this.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Let's go. Interception, baby. All day.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Easy.
Zoom, fellas, let's go.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Got it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
152 fighter. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ricks. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Brandon, what were they they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy.
Let's go, D.
Blue draw. Parker. 5.
They'll run on 1st down. Ricks. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tavecchio to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Mike 50, Mike 50. You ain't Mike 50.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Here we go. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey,
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Yellow.
56.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
Slam.
15.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Jonathan Jones there to make the stop.
Here comes
Jonathan Jones on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, 57.
56 is the Mike. Coming to you.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Yellow. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
Pick it up.
shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Down and less than a yard.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. On the ground, this is Ware. And he's got this down to the 35. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them, perfect time to get it done.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run, Devontae Freeman. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Here we go, here we go.
15.
Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Watch the motion. Watch the motion.
Mahomes going to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Adam Gotsis, the big Aussie, in on the tackle.
2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line.
Let's get it.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Ricks. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try the left side. Ricks. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Leonard Fournette stops short of the marker on fourth down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
That's what I do. Attack!
Now it's Freeman. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Watch twist. Watch twist.
On the jet sweep, here's Grant. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Mahomes is going to run the option left. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
15.
Check 24.
15.
Scene 6. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Go. Go. Alert 3.
Easy. Hey, Sunday.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. So decision time now because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll keep it on the ground. Ricks. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 8. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Steelers 20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And they'll have excellent field position to begin this drive as he's all the way up to midfield at the 50.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Attack, attack! I don't need to.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50.
From midfield, here's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. That's to McCaffrey, complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Yellow, on the line, right? 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. Lawyer John. 15.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down. Freeman again, a 1st down carry. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
2nd and 6 at the Patriots' 29-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 2.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This to advance to the divisional round. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year. But I don't know if they want to hear that right now. Maybe not in the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get into their off-season program, and they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it, building blocks, you know, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick, you build a program. And this is one of those bricks to build them towards the next season where they think they have a chance to advance farther in the playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that G.